insects crawling through every little once in a while you find yourself overwhelmed. Something's missing, like the strength or reason to tell me if there's something wrong. And I'm noticing the cracks in the tiles, lining the walls of your dim lit bathroom. I see the pain of your bruises fading like the insects crawling through.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, lady boys. Welcome back, everybody. Another Friday live. I'm gonna try to make this a new thing. I have like no motivation to make any videos, and I mean, I just, I have more fun doing these lives. So we're gonna be discussing like the week's news. Go over some of the recent moves in the portfolio that I have been doing recently, and yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. What an interesting week. This was a very interesting week. By the way, we have a high tide roundtable tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Cash Flow Kings channel. If you haven't already, go check that out. Subscribe. It's going to be a good time. I also apologize for all the presidential shorts. I know they're very entertaining, but like we're doing it right now, kind of push growth to get to that 1K mark, and then we're gonna be going like way more towards obviously like real shorts. So we have those. So I'm just kind of trying to get those out this week. Yeah, who do we got in here? Let's see. We have Celsius as a buy at 90, Math dividend profit. Fuck the birds. I'm sorry. No, they're okay. I have no harsh feelings towards the birds. Obviously their win against the Bills last year was very fraudulent. Let's not get that twisted. It was very fraudulent. Sean Hockley bailed them out, but that's besides the point. Welcome back, everybody. This is definitely a I don't know what to say. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on this week. Both stock and not stock related. But do we mess with the DOJ? I'm gonna put a poll up. Do we mess with the DOJ trying to ruin our Visa stock? I know I don't mess with it. In all seriousness, though, I mean, I'm like, it's probably not gonna do much. We had a little poll on the Discord. Not a lot of people thought it was actually going to impact their cash flows. I think there was like one person. I'll put up the poll right now. Does DOJ mess with Visa's cash flows? It's all about the cash flow. And that does not mean investing in a depreciating NAV erosion asset that likes to falsely represent themselves as a dividend payer. Just thought I'd throw that out there. All right, the poll is up, so feel free to vote on that. Celsius is obviously a buy. Capital, yeah, obviously it's a buy. But yeah, these Fridays work nice because I only have one class. I may or may not have slept in a little late today, and may or may not have got the class a little late today. So I mean, we don't talk about it. Wow, Double D's is alive. This is great. Double D's, you got to start getting on the lives more. It's an easy way to keep your channel relevant, even if you don't want to upload or have the time to. Obviously, no, it pays weekly. That's the even better part. Yeah, Double D's is. I wonder what he's been doing at college. No, but honestly, like, update to the channel. I mean, like, I think I'm absolutely gonna continue doing the monthly portfolio updates, but that's the only thing that like I would expect that you guys should expect me to actually make. Anything else, I'm kind of working on CFK. But yeah, I mean, life has kind of been weird recently. It's nice. It's like, it's nice. Like I'm just kind of been dialing in on myself. It's like, I've probably lost like, I don't know, like 190, I probably lost around like 8-9 pounds so far in the last like month. So I mean, it's been nice. I have actual fat. That's probably like 3 or 4 pounds of fat. That's still a lot for a month. Um, I'm doing laundry right now, and I actually today I have one class too. Today's the easy day. It's nice. Can you upload? Yeah, that's the question that I had. We never got our update going away video from Double D's. It's unfortunate. No, but life's pretty good. I won't even lie. Accounting is a scam, but that's about it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like it's. Oh boy, this is what I was looking forward to. We tell you on dividends. I can't say the new name. I need a staggered weekly pay. I think Excelsius would be good for my week 3 during a leap year. I know this is great, Lincoln. So I want to talk about the ETF splits. The big reason that I think like everybody's like everybody likes to play this like new role being like the downer whenever there's positive news. I absolutely think that it's a positive that the ETF is doing a split. Um, it's pretty cool that I'm gonna have like technically over 100 shares of SHG now. Like that's cool. But the bigger reason that like I'm hyped about it, it's way easier to DCA for me. So essentially, a lot of brokerages do not offer fractional ETFs. Like if I wanted to right now, I couldn't put, I couldn't dollar cost average, $20 or whatever. And I just read that comment. Yeah, definitely. No, but a lot of ETFs do not offer, or a lot of brokerages do not offer ETF fractional trading. I can't put $20 in SHG right now if I wanted to, which sucks because like for somebody like me, I only have, 10% of my portfolio to put into, stocks and capital. And I mean, I could sell stuff off, and that's what I've been kind of doing recently. But like, look, I don't want to time the market. Hey, I want a dollar cost average a little bit. I'd have to drop $100 or $80 for SHD, $100 for SHG just to get one share. And sometimes it's not the most efficient way to average down, especially. You hate going fractional. I can't do that now. But in all seriousness, no, this is big because like it's going to be a lot easier for people to DCA into. Robinhood is also the same thing that Tactical Shoe Shiner is, as Beater Stock said. No, but like it's going to be nice just to be able to average more in SHG. So I'd expect just like a lot more frequent buying and DCAing into SHG for me. Although it's getting pretty close to the 3K mark for me, which is cool. It's been running up like a mother effer recently. I think it's like 104 now. It's probably up today, if I'm correct. No, it's down today. It's like 103.74. But yeah, I've just been DCAing into it. It's been nice. Once again, I put on my Twitter yesterday. The plan is to go like 20 or 25% with SHG. That's what I'm trying to go with. Robert, I just covered it. My roommates aren't. If you want double D's, if you want, let me know. Yeah, it's just easier way for people to invest because not a lot of people have fractional ETF trading. Oh my god, I saw a hilarious clip of Trump talking about the visa thing. I was dying, dude. I was dying. It was giving me like 2016 Trump vibes. It was hilarious. But yeah, the ETF thing is like there's no crazy impact. I think it sounds crazy, but there could be like a short-term price movement upwards just because of how many people are going to be buying more now. That could be quote of the year, but I wouldn't surprise me if the ETFs went up. There's a lot of irrational stuff that goes on sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, we need during Thanksgiving or Christmas break. I need to book a Dan versus Dan debate. Trump's gonna put Nancy in jail. That'd be hilarious. We need a Dan Weston versus Dividend Double D's debate. I'd love that. That needs to happen over Thanksgiving break. That'd be probably most viewed CFK episode ever. I'll hype it up, make some trailers for it. But yeah, Tactical Shoe Shiner is absolutely that. I love how nobody likes the guy now. Like even you got YieldMax TV going after him. Like that legit brings a smile on my face. Like the guy, You can't be a hot dog salesman giving out financial advice on YouTube. I just hate to say it. You can't be doing that. And look, I apologize. I know there's some people that don't like that we're attacking this guy and some other individuals so hard on CFK. Yeah, Khmer still likes him because he sucks up to him. I apologize. Like, we kind of split the CFK viewer base. Like, some people love that we're attacking him. Some people, it's more so me, but Fiscal likes to, dip his toes in the water as well. Oh no, this is gonna be great. No, like it's split. I understand some people don't like it. I think we've kind of moved away from it recently. Obviously, last week's episode was Strongman. That's an exception, but he deserves it full heartedly. He deserves it. I mean, the guy's like, all right, look, this is just gonna make so much sense. Like, you can't disagree with this. Nobody is jealous of this guy. He likes to make this little message that, like, oh, the haters, they're so jealous. Nobody is jealous of you, dude. You're 49 years old. You are working at a hot dog stand selling hot dogs to little leaguers, little league football. It's not like nobody is jealous of that, dude. And like, you're posting pictures of yourself with champagne and like cigar pipes from like 20 or 30 years ago. No, trust me, nobody is jealous of you. Yeah, he's 49 apparently. It's a rough 49, as we like to say. Like, trust me, nobody is jealous of you. Dissector's in here. There we go. Scooby-Doo is him. Dissector, I don't know whether I start Jordan Love. I don't know whether I started Jordan Love this week for fantasy. I picked up Sam Darnold on the waiver wire, and I think that's going to be the way to go because he's just been like, he's just been tearing it up, and Justin Jefferson's got that receives after catch, and I think Aaron Jones is a beast. Yeah, like, dude, yeah, that's gonna be a video if I start talking about it. These people are sending death threats towards me. He would totally spin that out. No, he's 59 or 72. There's no way. There's just no way. I don't believe it. We heard 49. It's, I don't know. It's a bit of a split topic. I love the civil war between Dan and Double D's and the dividend profit's hilarious. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm telling you, dude, I'm going on like a strongman arc of like, I'm just praying for the S&P to crash like 30 or 40%, and like we just get, oh man, I'd love it. I'm sorry, like I'd lose so much money, but like it would bring me so much joy because I could just buy a fuck ton more and see some certain investors get smoked. I would just love that. And it's due to happen. Like, historically, it's gonna happen relatively. You can't time it, but you look historically, we haven't gone a while without a crash. And COVID doesn't count. The tactical shoe scrapper. Yieldnex TV took my insult though. He called him the shoe shiner. I want some credits there. Dude, nobody like he's it's sad, honestly. If he's actually 49, that's enough. That's enough of an insult. But if you're nearly a senior citizen, you're going and making, I guarantee you, like, look up his channel right now. I'll look up haters or something. There's like 30 videos of it. No, trust me, dude. Nobody is jealous of you. There's not one person on this world that wants to be in your situation. I say that in the most, I don't know if I say that in the most respectful way ever. But yeah, as predicted, he made like it's just at this point bringing me good joy to troll him because it's clearly getting to his head. All right, tactical shoe shiner haters. All right, so he's got grandkids. So I mean, if he's actually 49, he might have had a mistake baby when he was like 20 or something. There we go. Okay, this is great. This is hilarious. You guys are gonna love this. All right, so you look up tactical shoe shiner haters. You're gonna find a plethora of stuff. So you got the haters. You got Peter Stocks there. The jealous haters and trolls will despise your success. Keep giving them more. And then he proceeds to post a picture of him. I don't know where this is. It looks like Vegas with a bottle of champagne but looks like about 20 or 30 years ago. You just can't be posting. You can't be posting this, dude. You're posting a picture of yourself 20 or 30 years ago and talk about the haters. Dude, it just doesn't make sense. If you want to flex, like post a picture, I don't know. There's a lot more things to flex about. All right, here we go. Haters, dead wrong about Yield Max. Grab a bag, you haters, and he's got a bag of Lay's chips. This is just not a good look, dude. Haters, the YouTuber's trying to dox me. Here's another picture of me with my Vegas bottle. Let's see. Haters, catching shade. There's the cash is king. What a coincidence. Let's see. There's got to be more. You don't think there are more haters. I can't. There's got to be more. Unfortunately, I think what's even more funny is he'll make these videos about being like jumped and stuff in like Discords and stuff, right? Coincidentally, right? No way Jay has a criminal record, dude. There's no way. You got to DM all of it. Send this to me right now. There's no way. Maybe he could have a bikini in the... Nobody wants to see that. There's no way. Beater Stocks I'm telling you, dude, he's cooking up something big. You're gonna see him on the Today Show one day for good reason or bad. Okay, oh my god, this is fucked, dude. Why are you sending me this? Okay, well, I'm not showing this on stream, but I'll absolutely look this up right now. If you want, you guys can look through my glasses. You can see the info. Who am I looking up? Do I gotta like insert the zip code and stuff too? Me and Fiscal are actually discussing whether we should have oh my god. One disclosure. All right, let's see what he got. Oh my god, it's actually true. All right. What did he get in trouble for? I'm trying to see. 2000. I'm not gonna say that. You could look through my glasses if you want. Oh. Okay, it was a while ago. To be fair, okay. I'm reading this right now. To be fair, no way. Okay, that's at least fair. That's not bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. That's funny, but it's not bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it up, but that's not horrible. Like, you could be doing a lot worse. I would argue that that's actually like less criminal of what like a lot of people on the Yield Max content creation are doing right now. I would not consider that bad. That's funny though. It is. No, but me and Fiscal were actually discussing like if we'd want to ever have him on CFK. I think he's the only fund manager that I'd want to have on, just because he's kind of like the face of Yield Max, and it would piss a lot of people off if we had him on. I don't like. It would make an interesting conversation because I think like we'd present a very interesting kind of viewer perspective because we despise the products. I'm not saying that we'd attack him on there, but like I think we'd have a very real conversation of like, would you ever consider like, I don't know, like contacting some of these creators that are pushing these products up and like telling them to kind of simmer down, or I don't know. I feel like yeah, this is exactly what. I don't blame him. That's not horrible. It's not really that bad. Yeah, like Jay says, like from some of the stuff I've seen, like I just lost a lot of respect for him because he went on Kamir's stream. That was kind of like it's like I'm trying to make an analogy here. It's like Jesus letting Satan in heaven, It's just giving him that platform. It's just like I can't respect that. I don't know. It's sad. It's a sad world. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's funny, but no, but Jay seems like a decent guy. if we had him on, it would be it's just like the complete opposite of what we're about on the show. If you don't like, he doesn't need the money. I would invest in YieldMax too. I would totally. It'd be a good it's a highly profitable business, and there's plenty of stupid people in the world that you can yeah. Honestly, I think a good analogy for it would be like the intended audience and is like people that are very well off that want to put like sub 1% of their wealth in it and use it as like a short-term utility or trade. Yeah, if you want to come on Double D's, I'll send you the link. We'll talk shit about YieldMax people. I'll send it to you on Discord. But yeah, like you just like absolutely exploiting, but like I feel like there isn't enough warning of like the intended product, and like they're not gonna complain if more people, especially stupid people, buy the product. As long as people buy the product, they're happy. It's kind of the deal with like any business. Yeah. High tide roundtable for CFK tomorrow, though that'll be fun. Yeah, the SCHG and SCHD split. It's good fun. Also, I'll play the Visa clip with Trump because that's hilarious. It's just like too funny. I gotta find it. Come on. Here we go. High tide will boom after the live. It better, dude. Dude, the thing, high tide investors, I'm sorry. Like, some of them are the nicest people other than like the other half are just like assholes. I'm sorry. It must be a small cap thing, but like we just get like so much shit for like if we like spend 5 minutes not talking about high tide, these people will be on our dicks, and it's just so annoying, dude. But yeah, Capital Mindset's coming on tomorrow, and Blake, and hopefully other people, but a lot of them don't like to come on the show for some reason. It's weird. High Tide's a weird stock, I'll be honest. Like trust me, it's a good company. It's a great, small cap play long term, but like it's a very weird company compared to a lot of that's how small caps are though. But here's the Trump thing when it comes to Visa, and this was just I started dying when I watched this.
But they went in there, and everyone knows they threatened the 25th Amendment. They threatened him with the 25th Amendment. They said, Joe, you're going to get out. And Nancy Pelosi led the charge. And Nancy Pelosi has a little problem because her husband sold their Visa stock. They had a lot of Visa stock one day before Visa was announced that Visa is being sued by the Department of Justice. Think of that. Nancy Pelosi sold vast amounts of Visa stock one day before the big lawsuit that we all read about a few days ago was brought against Visa. You think it was luck? I don't think. She should be prosecuted. Nancy Pelosi should be prosecuted for that. And she should also be prosecuted for J6 because she turned down 10,000.
All right, that's irrelevant, but I started dying when I saw him. He's like, there's the Visa stock. It went down the next day. Yeah, once again, I apologize for all the debate shorts and stuff. That's our editor's idea. Typically we do like Jay Powell shorts, but it's kind of a strategy we got going on right now. I'm looking forward to CFK tomorrow though. I'm hyped up. We'll talk about Visa. So Visa, if we want, we can go into the DOJ. I'll find a video or like DOJ. But fuck the DOJ and the FTC, honestly. I don't care. I'm a consumer. It's not like these fees are outrageous. They're reasonable. They've hiked them very conservatively, actually, if you look. Wow, this is an OG. I have to play this. This just came up in my feed. Favorite Mag 7 stock would be Microsoft. This is great. This is an OG video. I hope Fiscal's watching this.
$100 You choose, I buy. That's when I hit 100 subscribers, you guys get to pick the stock that I will be forced to buy $100 of at a minimum. You can make your initial suggestions by leaving a comment on this video with the ticker symbol of your choice. Keep the market caps at least over $1 billion for me. I don't want any micro caps in there. And we'll see what happens. We'll hold a poll amongst the ones that are upvoted the most. And when I hit 100 subscribers, I'll go on a live stream, place the purchase order before your very eyes. Maybe beforehand, I'll make some breakdown videos about the finalists.
High tide dissector, obviously. I gotta find a good video. Okay, this will be good.
The future of
Oh shoot. Free advertisements from Wix. They better be paying us. Oh no, Lena Khan was on 60 Minutes, dude. I was watching football on Sunday, and I got like the 60 Minutes thing, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's Lena Khan. I actually might want to react to that. That'd be interesting. No, fuck this little weasel too. If you want to actually attack people, it's insane. They're going after Visa, but they're not going after these congressional people for insider trade. It's oh, I hate our government. Yeah. All right, we'll watch it though.
Taking out of the Justice Department, Attorney General Merrick Garland is announcing an antitrust lawsuit against Visa.
American consumers and businesses. Visa operates the largest debit network in the United States. A debit network facilitates the electronic transfer of funds directly from a consumer's bank account to the merchant's bank account in a retail transaction. Millions of Americans prefer to use debit transactions, which are often the primary option for lower income consumers without a credit card. In the United States, over $4 trillion of debit card transactions take place every year. Over 60% of those transactions and over 70% of all online debit transactions are routed through Visa's electronic payment network. According to Visa's own calculations, it is insulated from competition for 75 to 80% of debit transactions initiated with a Visa-branded debit card. We allege that to maintain this monopoly power, Visa deploys a web of unlawful anti-competitive agreements to penalize merchants and banks for using competing payment networks. At the same time, it coerces would-be.
What other competing networks? There's like one. It's a duo. This guy, I don't know, dude. It sounds like a breeze of wind is gonna come into the building there, and he's gonna fall over, dude. Dividend Data actually did a pretty good analogy of this, but like it's really like it seems like more of a political thing. You know, something that's really pissing me off is some of these certain politicians they're making these claims that like these big companies are price gouging, and that's why inflation is that's why prices are high. No, that's not the case. Inflation is still ridiculous. Take some accountability, share what you're going to do to fix it, and stop blaming it on these corporations. Their profits are public. You can go look at them. They're not having like 80% profit margins. Kroger's gross margins aren't 90% right now. That's not the case. Take some accountability and fix inflation. That's not the. I got to pick some up at 269. I was happy.
Market entrants into unlawful agreements not to compete by threatening high fees if they do not cooperate and promising big payoffs if they do. The result is a debit market where Visa has unlawfully amassed the power to extract fees that far exceed what it could charge in a competitive market. Merchants and banks pass along those costs to consumers, either by raising prices or reducing quality or service. As a result, Visa's unlawful conduct affects not just the price of one thing, but the price of nearly everything. When a bank issues a debit card, it chooses which electronic payment networks will be authorized to process the card's transactions. When a debit card holder uses that card to buy something from a merchant, the merchant, or for a smaller merchant, its bank, must choose which of the issuer's accepted networks it will use to process the transaction. We allege that Visa has virtually eliminated that choice. It has done so not by offering the most competitive rates or the most innovative product, but by unlawfully structuring its contracts to disincentivize merchants and banks from doing business using competitor electronic payment networks. Visa knows it is a, quote, must-carry network for banks and merchants alike. That means all merchants and banks must contract with Visa because certain purchases using a Visa debit card can only be completed through its network. Visa uses that leverage to get banks and merchants to agree to what are known as, quote, volume requirements. These provisions require banks and merchants to direct a large amount of their transactions to Visa, or else face higher fees. As a result, when merchants weigh the decision of which electronic payment network to use for a given transaction, they cannot choose the authorized network with the lowest price or the best offering for that transaction. Instead, they operate under the threat that if they do not process enough of their payments through Visa, they will face exorbitant fees on all Visa debt transactions. Today, Visa collects more than $7 billion each year in network fees on U.S. debit transactions, with a significant part of that sum resulting from Visa's illegal conduct.
If you're not a profitable trader after
All right, that's enough. By the way, if you guys haven't already smashed the like button, I didn't know this, but apparently I had 5 free gifted memberships. You're all welcome for whoever got them. Yeah, he must. It's just like criminal. They're not going after MasterCard too. Guess that's the disadvantage of having a more efficient business model. And yeah, no comment there. But we're gonna do some research on this guy. We're gonna see what political affiliation he is. So it's Merrick B. Garland. We're gonna do some due diligence on him. Once again, one breeze of wind and this guy's fallen over. 71 years old. See how much longer he's in this this position of office here. All right, won't look up political parties. All right, so he is a Biden put him in there, an attorney general. That's interesting. Scooby-Doo. All right, we'll do some due diligence here. Biden got him in. Coordinated the government's response to the Oklahoma City bombing. That's interesting. Term ends in 2025. Did somebody say, oh, my boy? Craig, it's a good day to be not finance guy. That's all I have to say. 5 upline of the rule of law. Yeah, it's just criminal. They're not going after MasterCard too. If it's makes a lot of sense. Very doubtful this will actually have an impact on like Visa's cash flows. Maybe they reach like a settlement or something. I don't know. Let's see. All right, nomination. All right, so this is interesting. Okay. So, as I was mentioning, with Duff, they're practically the same company. If you look at their fees and margins and all that, it's practically the same thing. You can go with Visa or MasterCard. It's a duopoly. If they really want to be like in favor of the people, like they're claiming they are, go after both of the companies. Try and promote, an easier environment for, new processors to come through. It's just a very good business model, and that's why they are vulnerable to attack. That's like the biggest risk of owning a company like Amazon, Visa, or any of these like really quality companies. Biggest risk is the government being a pain in the ass. No matter what's the goal, you just said you can go after either. The goal of the government or I just kind of explained the goal. I'm a little confused here. Yeah, I'll just say this: 48 Democrats voted for him. Independents went for him. So right now, look, you're hearing a lot about these big corporations that are price gouging you. It's the fees. It's the reason prices are still high. It's because these businesses their margins are too big. We're gonna take a look here. We're gonna see if this is really the case. You need to go after both because they're practically the same company. It's a duopoly. If you have one, it's the other. You have two choices. You're rather going to use a Visa or MasterCard. Ain't nobody pulling up using a PayPal card. You need to go after both because their financials are extremely the same. If you look at their fees, they're extremely the same. The only difference really is that actually MasterCards, I believe their margins are actually better. If you get a settlement, against the easier one to prove on, the other one will change. PayPal cards are on Visa. There you go. I didn't even know that. If you get that's unfair to go against the one. Then you should be going against both. It's morals. But yeah, 48 Democrats voted for him, and nobody voted against him in the Democratic Party. We're gonna take a look here. So if we pull up Visa's profit margins, we're gonna see if they're really doing what some of these politicians are claiming. Pulling up the margins right now. Look here. What a coincidence here. All right, so right now you have a lot of people and politicians. There you go. Why would you want to spend 2 times the money to get the same result? What? God, if I could be slow, but I'm confused right now. All right. So if you have inflation, when do you guys think inflation was the best? Like 2018, 2019, around then? You look at their margins, it's kind of remained the same since then. They're actually lower than they were back then. Incredibly consistent, though, in a good way. Visa or the DOJ is acting like they've hiked the margins from like down here to up here. Like it doesn't make sense. I think really right now it's more about a political message. That we're going to attack these big corporations that are price gouging. Kroger's, the grocery store. They're greedy corporations. They want to make money for the top 1%. That's just not the case. And actually, if you look like if they really were, look like, the 2% margins that you really got us there. Their margins have actually gone down recently. So it's like, no, it's not the case. Visa or Kroger isn't making your eggs and chicken. They're not hiking them up 80% for shareholder returns. No, that's not the case. There needs to be more accountability in government, but this is why I don't get invested into politics. I can't wait for the Castle Kings election show, though. That'll be hilarious. We're gonna go live election night, live reactions. We're gonna have a lot of people pissed off. I still want to get the strongman and Echoes presidential debate by Kamala versus Trump. Speaking of Kroger, I may have trimmed Kroger this week. I put the money into, I think I put a lot into Amazon, Visa, and SCHG. Or no, I bought SCHD this week. I bought SCHD. I bought it like $83. And everybody shits on me for buying SCHD too. That's the funny thing. I'm telling you, 5-10 years, I'm going to Vegas with my SCHD dividend. I'm hookers, cocaine, and retire on dividends. That's all I have to say. Kroger, It's just like it contradicts itself with Amazon. No, I would never. I can't get into tobacco now. BTI to actually maybe BTI would be interesting. I already trimmed out of my Ultra, but yeah, with Kroger it's just opportunity cost. Visa's free cash flow has been stupid though, the way it's exploded over the last couple of years. But there's only so much growth you got with the grocery store. I wouldn't expect crazy. AMZU. What's AMZU? I don't want to even know what this is. Never mind. Oh, Amazon Bull 2x shares. Huh? 80% dividend yield on it. No, I'm joking. But yeah, that's all right. I think I'll tune into this Lena Khan interview. But yeah, no, I want to use the dividends in my 20s to travel and do fun stuff. All right, we'll listen to the dirty witch for Guff. She's a nasty woman. She's an evil person. We need to have Joseph Carlson on the show. She's an evil person and she doesn't even do shit. So I mean, I shouldn't be complaining at all because she's like incredibly. Attack the big corporations. They're mean. I'm gonna dislike the video. Done shit about it, and she hasn't done anything about it. It makes no sense. It's all talk, no. She is,
and yet
the story will continue in a moment.
Oh come on, go to one of these and start chirping her, dude. Stream for you, Goff. Dream for bad investors. That's what she's a dream for. I should go to one of these and start chirping her. Lena, I'm up 80% on my Amazon, bitch. Just start chirping. I just fucking can't do this, dude. They're hiking the prices. I just showed the margins. They're not being hiked. All right, this sector. I believe you're Democrat, and I respect that. Dude, the margins aren't changing. I'm telling the margins are not. They're not. You act like she's acting like Kroger is making the eggs $80. It's just not the case. There's no accountability here. You need to look at the base root of this, which is like inflation. It's not. You literally can publicly look at these companies' financials. You're not a Democrat dissector. Wow. He's a dog. That's what he is. He's way left of a Democrat. No, it's just like you look at these financials. It doesn't make sense. Heard of Amazon? Have you heard of Walmart? It's like they have competition. Peter Yan fan got the membership. That makes me happy. It was me. You're welcome. You're welcome to the 5 people who got memberships from me. Yeah, there you go. You get free memberships from me. I don't know if you have to pay for it after, but enjoy. Farm is a scam, I'll be honest. That's like one I won't debate because we have a thing. I have a peanut allergy, so we have like the EpiPen, and there's this new thing called like the AviQ. And the AviQ is, my doctor was saying how it was like it's $20 or whatever. It costs like $20 to make, but it's like $3,200 to buy, and it's just like if you have to have certain insurance. It's like it's farm. I won't even debate. That's bad. Yes, I do watch UFC. TKO, buddy. Anybody want to take a guess what university that's at? I'm gonna say NYU. Or no, it's Yale, I think. Fuck, that kid's shirt gave it away. Oh, if I saw her at my campus, dude, I'd give her some Shawn Michaels sweet chin music. Do a nice drop. All right. Sum it up basically. Whether Trump gets elected, she's definitely doomed. If Kamala gets elected, she's probably doomed. I think she stays in, actually, if Kamala gets in. I don't know. We hate politics here on the channel. I'd love to see Trump fire her, though. That would, like, I don't know. That'd be hilarious. I can't wait for the election. That's going to be fun. That's like a month away, dude. That's crazy. That was Lena Khan, Peter Volkanovsky. I come from a land down under. Yeah, that was a fun live. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'm sorry, Guff. Guff's probably pissed off right now. He's just shaking his head. He's on the farm. He's shaking his head. Good fun time though. I can't wait when she gets fired, dude. I'm gonna go on her. I'll be so happy. I just think she's very politically very against these big companies. I think she fails to see that there is a chain effect of positive effects when it comes to middle class folks I sound like Tim Walz, dude. Middle class folks that like invest into these companies. There is definitely a ripple effect of profits that go down to people that are not just the rich people, the top 1%. Like middle class people will be positively affected if they do good. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Lena Khan, you're a dirty witch. If I ever see you, I'm calling you that to your face. Well, that said, I totally just don't go after Starbucks when we don't got an issue. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys appreciated this week's live. Expect a portfolio update probably sometime next week. Thank you all for watching. And do dividend stocks, not drugs. Have a good one.